Good morning, Misfits. Vlog number 10, Del Mar, California. Cody Mooney has lost his mind, doesn't realize we have a rental car, and wants me to run 1 mile to a CrossFit gym, take their CrossFit class, run 1 mile back. I'm gonna do it, but I don't know how it's gonna go. Luckily it's 1 mile. If it was like 4, Cody would have to wait for me for like 30 minutes. What do you have to say for yourself?
Oh, I'm excited. It's going to be a great run. I'm ready to go. We're waiting on Teddy. Ted's going to take the challenge too. So hopefully we make it for the 9 o'clock class because there's not one after.
Skinny Ted's fit as fuck though.
Yes.
Skinny Drew's not fit at all.
Skinny Ted is fit as fuck, so.
Alright guys, we'll check back in after. I don't know, man. I don't know. It was a mile run in the workout, so not running back. Are we running back? No. Okay.
Cool down walk.
Thanks a lot to CrossFit 2120 for letting us drop in. That was cool.
Yeah,
we'll definitely be back tomorrow. Now what? It's snack time and then go watch Bear Republic.
Yes, sir.
I think that they're in frame when I'm pointing it at them. We'll see.
I'm down to banana.
Looking at ice cream right now. I want there to be cinnamon ice cream. There isn't any. I'm upset about it. But I look again every night. I might get coffee ice cream. Yeah.
Cody
If you see any cinnamon, let us know.
It's not going to be here, Drew. Just pick a different flavor.
I've heard these are really good too.
Pick like s'mores. That looks delicious. Oh,
You can't have s'mores.
All right, I caught myself.
I'm a big fan of the mint chips.
Can you eat? Wait. Can you eat peanut butter? Oh, can you eat peanuts?
He's allergic to peanuts. What are you
I thought he
saying?
was allergic to tree nuts. That's not a peanut.
Would you look at this?
Is it cinnamon?
So no, I've wanted coffee ice cream every night, but it's coffee ice cream.
Okay.
I eat coffee ice cream made with decaf coffee and a hint of cocoa.
Boom. Fancy meeting you here. The Hilton just called me.
What? And said that he didn't pay again?
They were like, we have a Mr. Sushi
Yoshinaga.
something there. Yoshi.
Oh,
See, I knew I heard it.
Was he trying to get out of the parking
I
lot?
think he needed a key, and they were like, "Can we add him to your room?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's totally fine." Don't ask me to pronounce his last name, but yes,
He has
totally
a 5-pound dildo in his trunk.
Don't check it.
Do not go into his trunk.
No.
It's fine. Yeah.
What are you doing, Ted?
I don't know. I'm following Drew around with the camera for snack time with Drew.
So
Snack time
far,
with
we
Drew.
walked in here, China went straight to the cookies and looked at a whole bunch of cookies, and I'm like, babe, why are we looking at cookies? You're not going to eat cookies, let's go. So she walked away from the cookies, and then she went to the bakery, and she stared at the bakery stuff for a while, and I'm like, you know you're not going to do this.
Maybe we need to do snack time with China.
She's going to get some Halo.
Snack time with China.
I don't know. I'm gonna get ice cream, I think, but it's gonna be the fake kind. It's not even good.
That's just a waste.
Ready new.
Everywhere.
Shut up, Freddie. I'm gonna go s'mores or peanut butter. I don't
Oh,
know.
the s'mores is so good.
I know.
I've had it the last 2 nights in a row.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Depends on what flavor you get.
Much to Mackenzie's chagrin.
I just tried it and I was like, okay, I get it.
I'm gonna go with s'mores.
That's a good one. The peanut butter.
No.
I called it. I fucking called it.
Snack time with Ted.
You were absolutely gonna eat it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Where's he going?
Dude.
You've got to get like cheesy puffs or ice cream or something.
It's a gold medal winner.
Okay, get it.
Sorry, Mackenzie.
Salami and a hot tub.
Salami and beer.
Yeah.
Eat it.
Hot tub meat.
Yeah, we got some hot tub meat.
Hot tub meat.
The hot tub meat's right here.
It's gonna be a
Takeout
lot.
time.
There's gonna be plenty of meat in that hot tub. We don't need any extra.
Cody, what a crazy day. Day 2, California Regional.
China with 190 points.
Dude. She's
It's
a
nuts.
robot.
It's nuts. It's nuts.
She's the type of person, like, you know, when you have those, like, harebrained ideas of, like, you see a wad on paper and you're going to do 7 and then 4 and then 2 and then 3, you know what I mean?
And I'm
You
not
have this
gonna
idea.
I'm not gonna get tired, and my reps gonna.
Right.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't go that way because either you rest too long in between and you pace too much, or the numbers were just wrong and you didn't do them, or
You're dying.
put the foot on the gas too long. And she does exactly what she says she's going to do out on the floor. It's crazy. Like, I actually, when she told me her plan for the wall balls, I was counting 3, 2, 1 in my head. And, I mean, I could see her head kind of nodding a little bit. It was like, drop the ball, 3, 2, 1, pick it up. Every time. Drop from the toe to bar. She keeps her arms up in the air sometimes. 3, 2, 1, jump back on the bar. Like,
Yeah.
it's tough as a coach to teach that as a strategy, because you know so many athletes are going to take those breaks that are going to add up and add up and add up and add up. Because if you take 10 breaks and they're 3 seconds longer, that's 30 seconds on your workout, which you can't give that away at regionals.
Yeah. I mean, today the first one, she just ran a race. You could tell it was just from the beginning that she was gonna destroy that workout. And event 2 of the day was the most impressive for me, just because it just showed how much of a veteran she was with getting off that, I don't want to say a slow start, but she was definitely like towards the back of the pack in that first heat. She paced it, for sure. Even I was like, I think she's pacing a little bit too much. That workout was just fast, But she ran a race, and it fell perfectly right when she wanted to. That last handstand walk, girls just didn't have it in them to, do the 30 and 30, and she 30-30 right back, ran down, total bar, and was able to hang on the kettlebells, and she got with a third, right?
Yeah, she took third. It's 90
It's
points.
crazy.
It's
I was just telling her, for an elite athlete at regionals, at a super region, to take 190 points in 2 events is like pretty much as good as it gets. So,
And you think about training, you think about how often workouts are 30, 20, 10, 21, 15, 9, descending ladder, whatever it is, and you give that effort out, and it's that like 90%, and you know that because some of it's been chipped away, you can give that again, and you can give that again, and you can give that again, and then it's over. And I think because so many people train that way, the allure to treat everything that way is there. So you see the athletes that go down and back really fast, they're running their transitions, they're doing unbroken deadlifts, unbroken toe to bar, not thinking that this is going to get way worse. Because it's not just a high number, it's a high number after fatigue.
Yes.
It's a high number after a ton of reps. So, China and I were talking about her strategy, and she was still on the fence a little bit about it. And luckily, me, her gymnastics coach, Duke, and Freddie were all kind of like, hey, it's okay not to do the 12 unbroken. Like,
100%.
It's all good. And, like, Duke looked right at her and said, just because we can doesn't mean we should. And she was like, okay, got it.
Yeah,
and then you could tell out there that I could see the other, because a lot of the time when she was going, I knew what she was going to do, so I'd watch the other girls, and you just slowly break it down just a
so all
little
of a
bit.
sudden, instead of like 12 being 2 sets and 14 being 2 sets, 12's 1 set, 14's 4 sets.
Right.
And you're more fatigued at that point, and then everything takes longer. Then that escalates right back to your kettlebells. With the 14 set being having to chunk it up. I mean, she did what, 8 and 8 and 16
On the deadlifts?
Yeah.
I think she might have done the set where she picked it up that second time so she could walk it forward. So it might have been something like 6, 2, 8.
Okay.
But holding on for those 8.
Yes, was something that you didn't see on the guys and girls sides happen really at all.
Yeah.
So-
Right before she walked out, I said, be smart, then be tough. Like, yes, you have to pace this, but once you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, you have to gamble.
Yep.
Like Vellner showed it last week. He said he failed the final deadlift twice
Yes.
before he picked it up.
Yes.
Like he won.
Yep.
I don't know if he still has the event record. I assume he does.
Yeah, I think it's like 6'11". Yep.
Yeah. So.
And then our team, other individual athletes did really well.
Bear Republic sitting in third.
Bear Republic, that's gonna be crazy. 13 points separate third through eighth.
It's nuts. It's so close together. It's good though. You I don't know. You just when you have control over your own destiny, if you go out there and put up one of those top finishes, you're good.
Yep.
Sometimes when you're below, one of those top finishes doesn't do it for you.
Yeah, because it doesn't seem possible. If you already had one of them and stuff like that, and they've been chilling at third spot all weekend, so they're definitely coming in.
Yep.
At the advantage for sure.
And then Coach Glassman walked out back, and like I'm not the fanboy type. I think it makes people uncomfortable, so I just go about my way. And if I get introduced or whatever, or if I cross paths with him and start talking, it is what it is. But I couldn't go up to him, so I had to go grab Freddie. Freddie's known him for a long time, and Freddie introduced me, and I went up to him and shook his hand and told him that that he changed my life, which is like very, very true, and in like a ton of different ways. And he said, please tell me how. And so like I got to talk to him for like 10-15 minutes, and then he was like, my physician's right over here, please tell her the story. And then he launched into like what they're doing right now with all of the companies that are trying to like bash CrossFit and say that the injury rate's high, and like all of these huge like case wins that they have, and like super exciting. And like just fanboyed out so hard. It was so fucking cool to meet him and have him like care about like what he says he cares about, because he's much more on the side of the affiliate than the sport. Like he was really excited for China because he's known her for so long, but like he sounded like a fan. He was like, China, oh my god, that was so awesome, that was so fun to watch. And then me telling him my story, like just incredible. And you obviously got to meet him, take a picture with him.
Yeah, I met him, and I felt like the same thing. Like, this guy just met me. I'm going into my rookie year at the CrossFit Games, and he was like so interested. He's like, your parents coming, blah, 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 like, where you from, this and that, how long you been doing it. He asked me about school, and then he was just like, when I'm in Madison, I'm going to make sure that I make like a point to come and say hi to you. And I was just like, yeah, this man is truly amazing. Just all the stuff he does, the reputation he has, and still to take that time.
Yep.
And just be like that is pretty awesome.
And then on the other end of the spectrum, I had a really awkward bro hug with Dave Castro. That didn't go that well. And then he said that was a really weird hug. And then he said, sometimes weird hugs happen. And I said, yeah, man, sometimes weird hugs happen. And then we didn't talk to each other anymore.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I've yet to see him this weekend.
Crazy stuff in the back.
He just got here today.
Yeah, I think he just flew in today. Today was his first day, so.
Yeah, so as always, guys, we really wish that we could have the camera in there for some more reactions and whatnot. But hopefully you're getting something out of these vlogs on the days where we have to go into the competition and then kind of pop back out. Days are a little hectic, so hopefully the breakdown at the end is worth the watch. That was vlog number 10. Tomorrow is day 3 of the California Regional, day 3 of the Central Regional. Pulling really hard for Maximus and Paul Castillo and Zach Sauter and anybody that's got a goal that's not in that top 5. Maybe they want to make it into the top 10, the top 20, top 30, whatever it is. We're really pulling for everybody. Super exciting. See you guys tomorrow.